All right, hello. We're live.
Hello,
Uh,
YouTube.
we're man, we're just working out some technical problems. We got it all worked out.
This is crazy. I'm basically just, I don't know if I can like look through the camera and draw or just like peek over the camera and draw.
Oh, I'd say peek over. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and
definitely.
it's all blurry.
If
Well,
anybody,
when once you start drawing, it'll be good.
yeah. I mean, I
Um,
think right now because it's through a
yeah,
glass the camera. So
yeah. All right, now I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna bring up my
yeah,
screen and let's hope that it all works like as four screens.
I see yours
Uh,
pretty good. Like,
okay. Oh no, wait, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. It's got this new present thing where I have to click on window first. Okay, let's see. Can I do?
hey, sure, you just don't want to make that the new cover? That's nice.
Yeah. It's looking good, right?
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Thank you. I think this one. Okay, I think this one might be our best bet
Okay.
because
Yeah, no, whatever works.
yeah, that one is. It's showing yours the biggest, so I think.
Cool. I
We'll
mean,
do
from
that.
from my view, it's mostly on your drawing, so it should be fine.
Yeah. I can't make it smaller. I can't.
No,
I
you're
can't.
good.
Like, I wanted to make them all four, but like in a row, but I can't do it.
It's looking good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah. This one's looking good, right?
Yeah.
This is fun. It's a pinup. It's one of the pinups. But
Nice.
we'll see if it could be a cover. We'll see. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of work.
Yeah.
But
I was like disgusted when I saw the camera angle on mine because I'm like, I don't want people to see my bed. So I
uh,
like made it really quick because it's like I can't
yeah.
stand you see streamers and you just see their bed in the background. It's like, you just
Yeah.
roll out of bed and get to streaming, don't you?
Time to roll out of bed and stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Amazing. Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's in my gut.
Okie dokie.
So it's called a gunt cam. Saw my gut in the shot.
Okay. I think we'll have to go on ways. Let's see. I don't even know what drawing I'm doing it, but I know I want to flip the canvas. Yeah, that'll look better. Okay. We got one viewer.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. I know one guy was chatting with me before I went off. Hopefully he's
Right,
gonna come back and chat with us.
definitely.
Um,
More
and
than there.
then yeah, let's see. I think we should spin the wheel now. Let's
The wheel of
yeah,
the
I'll bring it
worst.
up. Wheel of the world. This is actually a really good wheel.
Yeah, it is. Let's
Yeah.
say.
I'll spin for you first because
Yes.
I'm the anticipation is so electric for me. I need to make sure I'm ready for it.
Be
Um,
sweating wafers as that wheel
yeah,
starts going.
yeah. All right, let's see. Let me grab this window.
Should have just put like a Spider-Man or a Batman on yours because they're technically video game
They
characters.
are, yeah. But I've set the parameters,
Yeah.
so it has to be um yeah, it has to be the ones I've
Yeah.
picked. So all
So
right.
I want a little subtle, I guess, with mine. I mean, everyone remembers
Mhm.
Sly Cooper. If you guys had a PS2 back in the day,
Sly Cooper. Yeah, so we got Metroid Samus. We
yeah,
have got Simon Belmont. Who's that? That's Castlevania.
Castlevania, yeah,
Castlevania. And
yeah.
then we got Sly Cooper, of course. I even know Sly Cooper. I never really played him. I don't think I've ever played
It was
Sly
like
Cooper.
kind of one of the lower, like not as well known like creature cartoon games from back in the day.
Hmm.
It was
Yeah.
fun. and Jade was like Beyond Good and Evil was one of those games that no one played when it came out, and then like kind of over the years, like all the internet love kind of made it become a thing again.
Yeah, let me look at if I even recognize Beyond Good and Evil.
You might, yeah. It's been delayed, like the sequel to it. Like they released a thing of it in like 2008. It still hasn't come
Yeah,
out.
I've never even
Yeah,
seen this game before.
you might really
All
dig it.
right.
Fun.
All right. Well, I was
Yeah,
hoping for more people to be seeing this, but I guess we'll go with we gotta get rolling. So
go with the wind, man.
all right. Three,
So,
2, 1, spin.
oh,
Oh, so
oh,
close. It was so close to Jade.
man.
You just had to put Sly Cooper on
I
there.
haven't drawn him in like years, so it'll be fun.
Oh, this will be fun. Yeah, this will be fun. Yeah, it'll be great.
But good
All
lord,
right.
dude! Like I don't know how I'm gonna be able to stretch like a cartoon drawing.
I know, yeah. I think I'm gonna draw pretty like cartoony too. Like I think whatever I do, it's gonna be pretty cartoony, so it might not take that long. Like I don't know, it might be just an hour stream or something.
That's all good.
But no, I think we'll try and I think I'm gonna be streaming all day. Like I think I'm just gonna keep working on that Dracula or on the brides, after this. So
Okay.
but yeah, because I know you got a movie, so all right, here we go.
Yeah.
Here's my spin. Get ready. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes.
Oh, who'd have
Yes,
thought?
Lara Croft again. Hell yes. I did want Link. I did want Link and Zelda though, so it's
Fun.
kind of a shame.
It's good. It's that legend kick that you're on right now.
I love Lara Croft so much. Oh my god.
Better than do the One Piece bikini one she wears in that one game.
Oh my god. It's so much to choose from. There's
There
like
is
so much to choose from.
bounty
Uh
and errors, or an error bounties. I don't remember the word.
yeah, it's man, yeah, it's tough. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But I do have an idea for a hold on, I gotta get this thing going again. I do have an idea for Lara Croft. So
Get a piece of paper to start thumbnailing something.
yeah. So I'm gonna write it up here. Here, get down. Stop that. Skip it.
Okay.
That's horrible.
Been nice being able to thumbnail something I never used to do, but it helps out a lot.
Yep. I think I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah.
Peter, what are you doing? You're playing around with stuff. All right. I've got so many screens here. I'm like, how many people do we have on the screen?
There's like a million, and we're just like
makes me nervous.
quiet.
Okay. All right. I've got a couple ideas.
I've got plans.
I've got plans. I cannot share with you. I cannot. My haters will sabotage me.
What was the Trump one? I have concepts of a plan.
I have concepts of a plan. I have 80% of a plan. I have 20% of a plan. 8%.
The teacher asked if you've done your homework.
He did the Star Lord where he's like, hey, I've got 8% of a plan. 8%. So good. He should have done that. Then he would have gotten all the Marvel fans.
Right, dude. Yeah.
I have 8%. I have 8% of a plan.
You guys know Guardians of the Galaxy?
You know Guardians? I'm Star Lord. I'm literally Star Lord.
James Gunn's even just like, I don't know what to think anymore.
Yeah. He's a Guardians fan. Shit. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta pull up. That's what I got. I gotta pull up reference. I don't know what she looks like. Oh, I know she's got a braid. She's got a braid. and triangular boobs.
Yeah, you're gonna do video game accurate, or are you gonna
Yeah.
do atomically correct?
I definitely want to give her a cartoony face, like a whole, like more of a cartoony look. Um, yeah, like not a realistic. Whoa, this is cool. That's a cool illustration. Wow, look at this. That's a that's a great
Oh my
illustration right there.
gosh.
That's fantastic.
Is that from like a YouTube
It's
thumbnail
for
or a
YouTube thumbnail.
fun?
Yeah, yeah. Man, I hope that's not AI. It probably is.
On AI on a stream?
God damn it. That that AI is like ruining my like it's ruining my life,
Oh,
honestly.
I can't
I
even
hate
go on
it.
Pinterest anymore. I get on there and there's like 50 AI pictures in a row.
It's like because like sometimes I do see things that I like, and then I'm like,
Yeah,
no, that's fucking AI, isn't it? Like,
yeah. No,
dude, like just
I got
that.
that too. I was finding this like dark fantasy art on Pinterest. Like, this is
Mm.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm looking and I'm about to make it like one of my wallpapers, and all of a sudden I see and it said hashtag AI art, and like,
Uh,
oh no.
at least most of it is like you could it's tagged AI, but I don't know, like still there's a lot. And if it's just like if you think that it could be, it is, you know.
Yeah.
It's like if you think it could, it's yeah.
And then like Google like helps it out too, where they'll be like you'll search an artist and you'll see like inspired by Frank Rosetta or someone. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like oh wait.
I kind of like that one.
Yeah, like this is kind of the look I'm going for.
I remember that one.
Yeah, this is kind of the look I want to go for. It's like
Mhm.
just a super smooth, you
I think
know.
that's I think that's when they kind of started. I want to say that's the remaster of the first game.
Yeah, it's a remaster. Or oh wait, this one is even better actually.
Have you ever played like that original game?
This one's even better.
That's a good one too.
That this is what I want to go for. Yeah, that's awesome. I've only watched people play it, and it looks fun.
It is, but
You know, I
hard.
actually want to play um Ocarina of Time sometime.
That'd be cool.
I would love to play that. I just don't
Yeah,
know when I would ever do that.
people have like religious experiences with that game.
Yeah.
That one and Majora's Mask, but Majora's Mask looks really scary.
Huh.
That's the one where it's like a apocalyptic setting where it's a giant moon hanging there that's threatening to crush the world.
Right.
And you look up and you see it there all the time. Just kind of like this like reminder that like the world's about to end.
Wow. Why can't I bring that in? Fun music. Jordan says he likes the first picture, but the second one looks good. Would be fun to draw. Would be fun to stream it. Yeah, I'm just pulling these things for reference. Like none of it is for pose. It's just like I need to see what she looks like, what her um what her guns look like, what her boots look like,
Yeah. They got
and her boobs look like. What her boobs look like. You know, all the importance of there it is. There it is. All right. Oops. This needs to be. Okay. All right, we got 4 people watching. That's good.
Oh yeah. Welcome, people.
Yeah, let's see here.
I did play through the reboot of Terminator or Tomb Raider, the 2013 one.
Uh-huh.
That was a pretty damn good game.
Dude, I played all 3 of them.
Oh, it was you. Okay, I remember I knew
Yeah,
someone that had played all of them.
I
Yeah.
played all 3 of them, and they were freaking great. The
Yeah.
third one was um Oh, fun streaming. Anyway, the third one was a little buggy. I
Okay.
think they were having problems with it, so
Yeah.
I wasn't able to 100% it, unfortunately, because it did bug out on me. But um, it's fine. It's good.
The only thing with that third game is I remember playing the uh what's it called? It's the demo for that game when it came out like
Mhm.
2020 or whatever. And there's that moment where you're in South America and someone blows the Panama Dam and it's being flooded and you're trying to survive. And my friend just had to bring up Team America when the Panama Dam gets blown up. No, me gusta. Like,
No
oh
me
no.
gusta. No me gusta.
Every time I play that game, like it just makes me think of that.
That's funny. No, no me gusta.
Damn, kind of like all these. Might do that one. That one's calling my name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like thing about his poses and all that, like just from looking and what I remember, it's like it's always him in a state of sneaking or stealing something.
Yeah, yeah, sneaking, yeah.
So well, that should be
Mhm.
fun. Hmm. Get this a little bit. Okay, there we go. Cool.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
I got an idea. It's like not saucy enough though, you want it to be saucy, but I think I don't have to make it saucy. It's Lara
I
Croft.
guess
Like
no,
I don't like
it's an action game. She's
it's
just
an
like
action game, it's an adventure game. I think it's fine. Um
I just remember that sketch you did of her a few years back, where it's like her falling and like firing her weapons and all that. I think that was
yeah,
a good place
yeah,
to go with that kind of.
yeah, thanks. Yeah, I love that. That
Yeah.
that was a fun one because I was like out drawing that. I was like at a restaurant
How were you?
drawing that. Yeah, I wasn't even home. Like I was just drawing it and I was like and it came out really good.
Yeah.
And like even a waiter saw it and was like, that's really good. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah. Or the
Like the only
perspective.
the only the only thing I looked up reference for, I think, was the boot, like the bottom
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
boot, because I needed to see the grooves. I needed to make sure I knew how to draw that, and it was
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. I think that's like a good kind of like
Hmm.
place, I guess, to go from. It's like it's a hot chick that just happens to be in a really cool action sequence.
Yeah, right.
So let me do that. Thing about these games, the Sly Cooper games, is they
Hmm.
always have these like kind of like funky looking barrels that you can jump and hide in. So I think I'll have them hiding behind that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I gotta take out the what's it called for that one? Triangle. I'll let you know if Brave New World's any better the second time around.
Oh man. Spoiler alert. I don't think it will. Oh my God. I was watching Maul. You ever watch Mauler?
Yeah, yeah, a couple times, yeah.
Oh man. I hate watching him
Yeah,
because he makes too much sense.
right.
And I'm like, stop it. You are ruining life for me. Like, you're not just ruining the movie, you're ruining life for me. Because, like, he's seeing things in such a common sense, like why the fuck is any of this happening kind of
Right,
thing. And it
right,
just ruins everything because with that mentality, like nothing should work. It kind of ruins everything, really.
right.
It doesn't really ruin like it's like, why are you Batman? Like it's just, kind of like it just ruins everything in a way.
Yeah, there's
Or
people
something
like
like
that.
that.
We're kind
So
of the
it's
like,
funny, but at the end of the day, it's like, well, you're kind of just being a sourpuss. So
yeah,
I recognize that at least, but oh my God, dude, he was making, or the people he was with were making so much sense. It hurt. Like I don't want to even say it because it hurts. It just I don't even I'm not gonna tell you.
okay.
I'm not gonna tell you because
Oh no, I'll like here's the thing, when I after I got out of it the first time, I still had a good time, I had fun, but I'm like probably about like 80% of that movie doesn't make any sense. Why
yeah,
they were
it really makes no sense. And in a way that like in a way that the other Marvel movies like goes beyond what other Marvel movies the way
right,
they don't make sense. Like
right.
they really I hate to say turn your brain off, but it's I just hated it because I was like, have we really gotten this lazy? Like, has it really gotten that bad where, the writing is this bad?
I don't know if it was like lazy or if it was just more so like they'd reshot so many times and
Yeah.
lost track of like what things were supposed to do.
Yeah, I do say I was talking about it on the stream
Mhm.
and I just was like, okay, I do at least I can say I agree that I feel like they were at least trying. Like they actually did
Yes,
try to make it a better movie than it was going to be.
they were trying to be
Um,
entertaining for sure. Like,
yeah, yeah, like they had all the elements and they're like this should work if we have all this in here, but it was they just did the wrong decision at every almost every point.
yeah,
They made the wrong decision. And I don't know if that's directing or if that's like the
yeah,
just the whole writing, and it's hard to say exactly what whose fault everything is, but
yeah. I
um
mean, there was like 100 writers in the end of that. I don't know if you noticed.
yeah, oh gosh,
Like a
wow.
team, it was like it took
At
that many
least
people just to write that.
at least they credited them all.
But it's like Paul Greengrass could have done a plot like that in his sleep, you know?
Yeah, yeah. But then it wouldn't have made uh Disney happy.
Yeah,
It's so funny, like, wait, who are we making happy again? Like you have to
yeah,
go like, wait, who's the one that's supposed to be happy at the end of the day? Is it Disney? Or is it corporate, or
like, it's
is it
corporate.
is it the customer? Like which one? Like
Yeah,
I wish somebody would say that, like
I know.
at some point, like in the company, like we should be thinking about our customers, not you.
Yeah,
Like why are you so important?
yeah.
Why do we have to reshoot this because of you? Why do we have to write this because of you?
I think we've both worked long enough on things in LA to know that's not what people care about over there.
Yeah. Yeah, and like the whole Japan thing, that even that made me laugh. I was like, Japan? Like,
Thing that was funny
why?
is the thing that was funny is too is the jets they were using. Those are American jets because we supply their air force. So I'm like, you guys
Oh
can
my
just
God.
turn off their jets if you wanted to.
Oh, you could do a lot more than turn off their jets.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that whole thing would have like been a non-issue in the real
Yeah, it
world.
wouldn't even be an issue, not even a problem. But it's kind of like it's kind of like it's Japan, but it's really this.
Yeah,
They're kind of like this. They're the placeholder. It's not really Japan.
right.
It's more somebody else. It's other. It could be. A bigger superpower. I
Yeah,
think that's one of the least issues I have
yeah,
though, because it's like you could easily go like, oh well, they don't. they don't want to mention that, like because it's not really important, really. It's actually not that important. I think what's important is like um because they're not really the enemy, like the enemy is like the leader. It's like the people pulling the strings. So it really is, yeah, that's
Guys, the war's out there.
the war's out here, not the war's out there, man. The war's out there.
Continue with the Team America
Team America.
comparisons.
Oh, dude, we want to talk about Team America, dude. That was a Team America movie, man. Just think about it like that when you go see it tonight again. Just think about Team America, and it'll
Oh
be
man,
hilarious. Hello, Noah. I'm not sure if I know Noah,
I have
but
about 2 Noahs in my life, so it could be any.
yeah, I know a couple Noah. I have a couple Noahs in my life, but I'm not sure if I know this Noah personally. But tell me if I'm wrong. Didn't China ban American? Yeah, exactly. So China would ban the movie. It
Oh
would
yeah, in
straight
a
up ban the
heartbeat.
movie if they did that. So, I guess it's totally granted.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, from Forest Streams. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I'm kind of want I wish Forest would you know promote my streams all the time, but you know
Oh, Force is on
that's
there right now.
no, I'm just saying I wish he would just retweet all my streams so I would get all of his followers, but that wouldn't be fair.
Oh, that's easy mode.
Yeah, it'd be like easy, like, oh, I just take all of your
Honestly, that stream he
followers.
did for the last comic was pretty. Like I said, he sold that book better than I ever could have. The way he was able to
Oh,
pitch
he's
that
great. Yeah, he's great. I definitely
crazy dude.
have learned a lot from
Yeah,
him, and well, just watching other streams too, because Aaron's really good at knowing what to say all the time, like
yeah,
just like promoting his book, like he's really good at that. So I'm just kind of I'm basically stealing a lot from Aaron, kind of like how to promote books and how to get a presence, and um, I think it's smart.
yeah,
It would
definitely.
be cool if Forrest would stop by to your streams. It was cool that you go on his stream. Yeah, I think he wouldn't. He usually only streams on his streams. I think I don't bring in a lot of people, so
He's a pop by
um,
too. He got things to do.
it would be nice if he came on. I think it would be good if he came on one time just to promote me to so some of his subscribers would come over here if he wanted to do that. Uh, but
As, as long as I'm not on there, because I still think it's hilarious that Forrest heard about me through multiple people.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Me.
that might end soon because he's coming here.
Oh shoot.
He's actually gonna be moving back, so
Oh.
you can run and hide. You can run and hide, but he's gonna be coming here.
They'll find you, bro.
He'll find you. He's gonna find you and he's gonna kill you. He's gonna find you and he's gonna kill you. Nobody can be Sean's best friend. Nobody. Nobody else.
Nobody.
Nobody else. Yeah, no, it's good. Let's see. Let's see here.
I'm like trying to untrain my brain right now because the thing about these games is everyone's only got 4 fingers since they kind of go with cartoon roles.
Oh yeah.
Like put it out of my head and be like, don't draw 5 fingers. Draw.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm drawing 5 fingers because she does have 5 fingers.
Yeah, she's got 5 fingers. Yeah, for sure.
But a cartoon raccoon, yeah, I don't think it would. I don't think it would have. Yeah, it's so funny. Like what Mahler and those guys were saying today. I was just like, oh my God, it's like such there's so many missed opportunities, like an insane amount of missed opportunities when you really think about the story and you really think about what they decided. It's like it's brutal.
I will say, dude, it's like I really felt the Serpent Society stuff because I remember those set photos coming out, being like, "Oh,
Mhm.
those guys look cool," and then I
Mhm.
see the movie and they're just, terrorist guy. That's it.
I I kind of like that it's a little darker because it looks like they were gonna go
Real
very,
comic booky originally.
very comic booky with that, and I think it was probably the right decision, like to bring it more darker and just a little more Black Opsy. Like as much as I hate that too, I think it kind of it just like Winter Soldier was great because like the Beltrov the Leaper guy.
Yeah,
Like he was in the beginning and he was so subtly like the character. It was like it was the character, but it was just very subtle, you know.
yeah.
And I like that.
It's just because like Seth Rollins was gonna play Giancarlo Esposito's character originally,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
the thing is, even though he's a WWE guy, he's actually a pretty dang good actor,
Yeah.
and he always plays like the slimy kind of villain in
Mhm.
WWE. So him doing that kind of character, like I think that would have been really cool.
Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame that we didn't get we like they cut a whole performance, you know. That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
definitely a shame that we missed out on that.
definitely. Where'd my triangle go? But I think that's kind of the least of that film's problems.
That's Hollywood, baby. He might be cut out completely. We'll see. Prince Andrew, he might be whatever his name is, Prince something.
Prince Lati Jama.
Dude, I haven't seen any promotion for that. I didn't even see I didn't see any trailer for it before Captain America.
Wait, which one?
Snow White.
Oh gosh.
And and it's like coming out next month or something,
I think they're
right?
just kind of hoping it dies. Like,
Yeah, they're like so
scary
embarrassed. They're like so embarrassed with that movie. Like they really are.
guys.
They're like, oh, what did we do?
Rachel Zegler won't shut the heck up too.
Oh, shut up. We've created a monster.
Uh,
It's more like her agents have created a monster. I think her agents kind of were the one
right.
to like build up that thing. She really was a normal person for a minute there. And then like
I don't know, man. He's even after
suddenly,
what's it called? West Side Story. There was like all this weird stuff about her coming out. I'm like, ugh.
okay, maybe it would, yeah, maybe she was just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like did you see what the leader looked like? In it like actually like he actually looked different. He had a whole different look.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it was like fan art, but it was real because there's like an actual like Funko Pop with that design.
Interesting.
And they like it was way more comic accurate, way more
Yeah.
comic booky.
That was the thing. I
So
thought he was
yeah.
cool, but again, I was kind of like, oh, it's not doesn't look really how he looks in the books or anything.
Yeah, it doesn't look at all, but like yeah, they went way darker with it.
Yeah.
Um and
John
you know it was that's I actually liked it because it creeped me out.
yeah, it was scary.
It generally I was like, "Ugh," like you know, like on screen, I was like
Well,
uncomfortable.
dude, and then, like his eyes were like glowing in the dark and all that.
Yeah,
That first shot of him, like this is a horror movie.
that was freaking awesome. Like it was definitely like horror
Yeah,
movie-ish, like and it was effective, like effectively horror movie-ish, not like silliness. Like it was effectively scary. So you know, you got to give him props for that.
oh
Like
yeah,
actually being scary in a Marvel movie,
right,
you know, that's good.
definitely.
Still not a big fan of the movie, but I actually did dig
Oh yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah.
for sure. It's kind of safe to say the villains were kind of the best part in the movie between him and
Yeah.
General Ross.
Yeah. His plan wasn't very
What do you
very
think he screamed? Even he
understandable.
was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Uh,
Like he got so mad when his plan didn't go through. It's like we were
yeah.
thinking so much
Yeah.
of probabilities. It's like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So silly.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Too small. And I told my younger brother about how we were saying Thunderbolts basically just looks like Suicide Squad 2016.
mhm.
And he was kind of like, "Oh, it doesn't look that bad." And start like telling him all the similarities. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, you're right."
Yeah,
Like,
it's like a worse yeah, it's like a worse version of it.
yeah,
It's bad. I yeah, I wouldn't like I would see between the two of them, I would see Captain America, you know, like if I had a choice between the two,
gun held to my head.
gun held to my head, like to see either one,
Yeah,
like if I hadn't already seen it, like
yeah,
seen Captain America, I would be like, I want to see that. I prefer to see that because
yeah.
I just really don't care about Thunderbolts. I really hate David Harbour.
I don't like him either.
Oh, he's just
I thought I liked him because I
mhm.
this is a bad example because everyone hates this movie, but I kind of like it with the Green Hornet movie from 2011.
I like that movie. Yeah.
He was so stinking funny in that movie until I found it's because he was basically making fun of himself almost because he's very much that type of person. It seems like
Oh, he was the villain in that, right?
he was the secret villain in that.
He
Where it
was the
turned
secret
out,
villain in that. Oh my
yeah,
God. And he fucking dies like hysterically.
they crash a car into him
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. And then he
flies off
falls
a
out.
building.
Yeah, yeah. It's great. Yeah, yeah.
So that was the
Yeah.
movie where I'm like, oh, I like David Harbour, and then I saw Hellboy, and I'm like, I don't like David Harbour.
Oh, I saw him in like the second season of
Stranger Things,
fucking of Stranger Things. Or the third, I think it might have been the third one,
yeah,
third season. And I was like, wow, they're just letting him do whatever and it's not working. Like it's just really not working.
right,
It's really obnoxious and stupid, and his shirt is off. Like, who is this Bert Kreischer fucking dude? Like, like he's like acting like Bert Kreischer,
yeah,
like before Bert Kreischer was even a thing.
right.
Yeah, and yeah, I just didn't dig it. And I haven't really enjoyed him ever since.
No, like I said, even like Hellboy, like and everyone said, like, oh, it's just a bad script. It's like, yeah, but he's like screaming and like fighting with his dad all the time. It's like, that ain't Hellboy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a great example of what he does not work well with. Yeah.
It doesn't help too that I watched the Golden Army last night, and just,
Oh yeah.
dude, it's crazy that no one else has been able to do this character right.
Hmm.
And then I go on IMDb to like read about it, and then I forgot there was another Hellboy movie that came out last year, and I was like, oh my gosh, I
Oh
completely
yeah.
forgot about this thing.
Yep. Not a peep.
Nope, which sucks because it's the Crank guys that directed it.
Mm. Yeah, that was even like worse casting of Hellboy, I think.
Yeah, only
Looked
like
no,
he was 120 pounds.
it looked nothing like Hellboy.
Uh, Okay, you're way more
Uh,
ahead of me than you're way more
Sweet.
than I.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've got a little bit. I mean, you got the whole way out though. I think.
Yeah,
Let me actually want to solo you for a minute. Let me see what you're doing.
yeah.
Nice,
Come
dude.
on.
Oh, dude, you got like so much more than me, dude. You got the
uh,
whole characters and
I'll
everything.
I'll leave this fed up in like the last like 5 minutes. I was like blabbing and like, oh shoot, you're so much further ahead.
I mean, yeah, I got some like inking done, I guess, but that's what I'm, inking.
Yeah, no,
Let's
I'm
see.
gonna do that next. I'm gonna start ranking.
Pretty sweet, man. Pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Exit so there. Jordan says pretty cool.
hell yeah, thank you.
He says, have you guys read Hellboy books and comparing the comics to the movie?
Ooh,
I
well,
think you read Hellboy, right?
yeah, I read quite a few. They're interesting because the first movie is kind of an amalgamation of multiple books,
Mm,
which is interesting. Like it's like a lot of different ideas from other stuff that Mike Mignola did.
mm.
And the Golden Army is almost completely 100% not from the comics at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the elves and like
Mm,
pretty much all the villains and stuff in that movie are not from the books. So
mm.
that kind of like got me thinking where I'm like, because it was Mike Mignola's idea to reboot with with the David Harbour one.
Oh,
So I've always kind of thought like I'm like, did he just like not get along with Del Toro about kind of doing some of that
yeah. Like, did he want it to be?
closer to the books maybe?
Yeah, they want
But
something to be.
but it's funny though because the idea is still there. Like Ape Sapien and Hellboy and like pretty much all those characters are pretty similar to how they're in the comics.
Mhm.
But I still argue with people that like the first one's like a good like superhero movie, and then like the second one like is just like a full like dark fantasy film.
Yeah.
But the Magnolia books are really good too. They're really atmospheric compared to the movies are atmospheric too, but the books are like kind of on a whole nother level. They're almost like Hammer like horror movies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. They're cartoonier, so maybe a bigger pen size.
Hmm. Yeah, Ron Perlman's so getting so old now.
I know, dude. I mean, even back then he was kind of old.
Yeah, yeah,
I think it just helped though that he was under all that makeup.
yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if he can hold up that arm.
I don't think
It's
so
fine.
either.
Yeah. Like after days of shooting, I bet it would be tough.
Yeah. I just remember as a kid seeing that first movie, and there's like a line where they're like, he's hundreds of years old, but but the way he ages, he's in his early 20s. So as a kid, I was always like, oh, Ron Perlman's in his 20s. He's a young guy.
Yeah. He must be in his 20s.
Yeah. Have you worked on the book at all today?
Um, nope. Just doing the pinup.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
worked a little bit. Yeah, I did the if you notice, I added another character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. And I did even add another one. You check the stream. Um, uh, I added another one here.
Oh shoot.
You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just it's just like a like I had reference for both of these, like
Yeah.
this one and that one, but I didn't have reference for her, so I think it could work. Um, I just have to make sure it looks like a real person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like, when you do reference for both of these and then you don't have reference for one of them, it might stick out as not realistic,
I had,
as
I had a
realistic
few
as it.
people call me out about that from the first
Mhm.
comic,
Oh
where
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
that first shot of the girl where that when she's talking and all that, and I remember people being like, "Why does she look different from the others?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't
I
know.
even had like reference, but it wasn't perfect. Like it
Right.
wasn't, yeah, it wasn't like exactly. So I was just kind of pulling pieces, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, when you do that, it doesn't really work out great. So I've definitely learned a little bit
Yeah.
pulling reference. It's like it's almost kind of like all or nothing. You either do it,
Either commit or don't commit,
well,
basically.
you either do it exactly or
Yeah.
like to what is there, or you don't. You just go right from your head. So that's what I've been doing. I've been like, all right, I'm gonna go from my head,
Yeah.
or that. So like that, for example, like I should probably find another. Uh, I should probably find a either a pose for it or just go right from my head
Definitely.
for that one. So yep.
Yeah, the style with this book's definitely a lot different from the first one, which is awesome.
Yeah, I notice about my style now is it really is cinematic. It's like I'm
Yeah.
going more realistic, so it comes out cinematic. It has
Yeah.
this more cinematic look. So
Right.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lean into that then. Like that's a great style to have, a
Yeah.
cinematic style. So I'm like, I'm gonna try and keep pushing that
Definitely.
feeling because I want people to like when they look at the book, when they read it, be like, this is like, even if it's not
Movie or
a
something.
long, yeah, even if it's not a long book, they're getting their money's worth because it's like a cinematic
Yeah.
experience.
Definitely.
Because it's like I love it to be like a 60-page book
That's the dream.
or a 100-page book. I'd love to do that, but it's like it takes forever to do that.
It does,
And
dude.
if it got like $100,000,
Yeah.
I would totally like. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna work on the next book for a year, and then I'll have 100-page book,
Yeah.
that will also get $100,000. Yeah, that's how Aaron is able to do that because he gets so much money for the book, and then he's able to work on the next book
Yeah.
so long. So that's why I can only do like 24 pages.
Right.
It's like otherwise it's like can't do it at all.
No. Yeah. No, like I said, a lot of those kind of classic like comic book pros and all that can afford to do that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they've got a name. I'm kind of looking at this stage of my life with a sense of humor about everything because it's basically because of the Graybeards guys because they're old
Yeah.
and they have like this sense of like they've been doing it for so long and they laugh about how like poor they were and like how bad like
Yeah.
money was and what they had to do. But
Right.
like the great thing is like they are where they want to be. They have fans. They
Yeah.
make money easily because people want their work. And
Yeah.
it's like and it's just this chill. feeling like, okay, I want to tap into that. I want to tap into that. I want to already feel like I'm on the way to that, so
Yeah,
and the only way to do that is to have a sense of humor.
yeah,
Like, oh shit, this is bad now, but I'll get there.
yeah.
Eventually I'll get there,
I'm just be
I'll
happy
get there.
too that
Yeah.
you like, you can look at your life in different stages. Like, oh, this was my broke stage, and this was my
Yeah.
well off stage, and all that. Because I feel like a lot of
Mhm.
people kind of get stuck where it's like they don't really have stages in their lives. So
Yeah, and they're um like I'm uh yeah, I want to learn about how to make comics, so this is it's gonna be hard, I'm gonna be poor, I'm not gonna be rich doing this, um, and but like it's something I want to do, so I'm not gonna give up on it just
definitely
because I don't have money,
right.
you know.
And there's too many
But
people in art right now that are just like tourists, so they're just doing the thing because they want to be rich.
yeah, yeah,
I'm the people that want to do it because they just legitimately love doing it.
yeah, I love doing it, so I'm not gonna stop,
Yeah, totally.
and I got animation, so
Yeah.
I won't.
Well, I mean, just,
Uh,
the best like comic guys, they were all flat broke. I mean,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
McFarlane's book, he talks about how him and his wife were teenagers technically still, and they were married, like living in an
Mhm.
RV, and he was like sending out like
Oh,
300 like post
the
submissions a day, like all this crazy stuff.
McFarlane said.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Eastman and Laird too. They were living in this like tiny apartment, like in Buffalo somewhere,
Hmm.
and just like barely scraping by to finish their book. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Jordan says commissions is my best choice. I agree too. I agree. If only people would commission me.
commission me, please.
Commission me, please. Yeah, I don't think it's a choice.
Oh,
Well, it's not my choice. It's other people's choice to commission me. But yeah, I think if people want to make that choice, they will be very, very happy. They'll be very satisfied. I'll make sure of it.
you guys hear a crying baby right now? It's my nephew upstairs. Sorry.
Oh, I don't hear anything.
Good, good, good.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this con
Me too. I think it's gonna be a
because
lot of fun.
we love doing cons anyway. Like we
Yeah,
love going to them, so just gonna be at one is great.
I think the biggest issue there is like not spending more than what we make.
Oh, I can't spend a single dime. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not. Yeah, if you want to, you can definitely peruse if you want, but I'm
I
probably just gonna be at
I
the table.
should. Yeah,
Yeah, like I'll just be at the table all day.
yeah.
Um, if you want to get me something, go right
Uh,
ahead.
always gifted to me.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, it looks like a small one. I actually did receive the layout. So I know where our table's gonna be.
Sweet.
So it's gonna go. Oh, thank you, Steven Simons. Is it Simons or Simmons? I guess it's Simons because it's an O at the end there. But, um, but yeah, I know where our table's gonna be. It's in a cool spot.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean it's a small con. It's gonna be a small con. So
I figured it's like there can't be much going on in Simi Valley, like convention wise.
yeah, right. But that Sonic like theme. I think they're gonna get a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna get a lot of kids with that theme, man. So I think that's incredibly smart to
Yeah.
have a themed con.
Yeah.
That Sonic theme, like what a genius idea, whoever that was.
They used to do that in San Diego back when it was like still a comic convention.
Mm. Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah,
Mm.
like the first year I went, like 2006, it was Star Wars themed. So of course it was like huge.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, having a theme is like genius
Yeah.
for cons. Mm. Yes, Steven Simons, he was here, I think yesterday. Yeah, he was here yesterday. He just commented at the end of the stream. And he said he was watching the whole time, which is cool.
That's awesome.
We just broke 8 viewers a second ago, which was cool.
There's people watching me right now.
I know.
As much as I love this game, you know, everyone kind of complains about how every adventure game has the yellow paint thing, where random spots and games now will have yellow paint just to let you know, like you can climb on something.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
And this game kind of started it where anything that had little blue auras on it was to let you know, like, oh, you can climb on this or you can do some kind of trick on this. But it was even worse where it wasn't like in the world, like the game would just explain to be like, oh, you see those little blue auras you're seeing?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You can do something there.
Yeah, isn't that Graybeard show great?
It's good, yeah. It's kind of fun hearing like all their stories about like with like Gil Kane and like all these kind of
Mhm.
classics. They were talking about how people, well, you saw it when they were talking about like
Mhm.
how it was like just like anarchy with like how the art was, where people would just take the art.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's almost like, did you guys steal art?
Yeah, what they say is like,
Like,
you
what
have
are
me
you
red-handed.
saying? Are you saying you stole art? Yeah. Like, how would you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think they used to destroy it too because they didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I bet.
Neil Adams talking about it, where he caught a guy like cutting up comic pages, the art
Yeah,
pages.
yeah. It's like, well, we don't know how to sell it,
Yeah,
so we're not gonna. Yeah, crazy.
I just like his reaction to the guy where he's like, "I'm gonna go talk to somebody, and I catch you, you know, cutting up books again, and I come back, I'm gonna fucking throttle you."
Oh yeah, dude.
The guy
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, will you?" He's like, "Yeah." Just walked off to go tell the
Hell
guy.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean that's yeah, you don't want to fuck with him, man. You don't want back in the day, you do not want to I mean anytime. You don't want to fuck with Neil Adams, dude.
Straight up, dude.
Even like in the spirit world, I'm pretty sure he'd fuck you up if you did something against him. Like just don't do something that'll offend Neil Adams ever. It's
Kicking
like,
the crap out of Bob Kane right now for stealing Batman.
dude, literally like at I'm not even kidding. Like at the Oh, what? Something significant happened.
Uh-huh.
I was at the I wasn't there when this happened. I was just talking to um the guys at Krusty Bunker's Neil Adams comic shop.
Yeah, yeah.
I was talking to them, and they have Neil's photo on the wall,
Mm.
like and something happened or something, and one day it just fell down on its own.
Oh my god.
And it's like, oh shit, he is not happy. You know, like it's like
Mhm.
that is a clear sign that he was not happy with something that happened or something like that. And I think that was, I forget what it was like they were talking about,
Yeah.
but it was like, yeah, it was like a sign, you know, it was like, oh my
Something
God.
stupid to rile up
Like,
the dead.
yeah. And that was like after he died. Like,
Oh, shoot, dude.
so you know, he's definitely alive and well in the spirit
Among
world.
Us.
He's among us, dude.
Can speed right past this guard.
But yeah, we broke 8 viewers, which is like most we've had in a while, so that's great.
Nice, dude.
Oh, I gotta post this on Twitter.
What? What's Twitter?
Oh, right. Xer. Xer. Gonna post this on Xer. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, dude, the algorithm was so bad yesterday. It was like,
Dude, it's like freaking the wasteland on
I don't
Valentine's.
know what happened, but like my stories didn't reach anybody. It was like 30 or 40 people that saw my stories
Jeez.
like all day yesterday. Like, oh, great. That made zero impact. So I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
keep working on it, you know.
No, we'll be posting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kickstarter is live, by the way, guys, or the Indiegogo, the issue 2 of the book,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's pretty dang good. Sean's doing some little different style this time, since it's a new story with following a new set of characters and all that.
Hmm.
And our little werewolf friend comes back too, so you get to kind of see what's going on with him.
Too true.
And it's got what Sean loves drawing most: beautiful women.
Let's see. There we go. Man, I really want to color this actually.
You should, because I'm nowhere near nowhere near close to finishing.
Well, like I'm not, yeah, I'm not done inking yet. I'm almost done
Okay,
inking.
good. I'm almost done with the line work on the guard, then I can shade, and then I think I'll be good.
Mhm.
Like I'm really only using one pen size, so I thought I'd go quicker since it's like cartoony, but
Mm,
yeah, it's
it's all good. Don't need to rush it. Did you get any responses on Facebook?
you
Oh, good. Did
and
they call?
Well, and then one friend who's not on Instagram, so he actually does like my stuff when I post anything.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Great. You think I'll get a copy?
Hold on aside for me.
Yeah. Um, no, yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Facebook's dead, dude.
yeah, it's dead. Not only people go on there, they go there to complain.
Yeah. Boomers just gonna angrily yell at each other.
Hmm. Like even like both like political sides, like they
Yeah,
sound exactly the same.
they literally
Like
do.
they sound exactly the same. There's no difference.
Nope. Just change the team color, and that's all it is.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, mine went down. Okay. Okay, eraser. Man, it's crazy. I took my mom to the airport today. She's going all the way to South Africa.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Brother-in-law's family's there, so they're going there to visit his family and all that. And it's freaking crazy, dude. Like
Mm,
just realizing how far away South Africa is.
yeah.
And it makes you realize like how huge the world is too. Where it's like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
never let try to people tell you though that San Diego Airport's better than LAX because it's not.
Oh, yeah. Whenever I watch like clips from award shows from like the 90s,
uh,
life looks so exciting.
and there's so much more low key about everything too.
Yeah, they're low key about it,
Just like
and
and for
it's
best
like
picture, or Shakespeare in Love, and it's just like a clap, like no one's like, oh, and the actor will come and be like, oh, thanks.
oh my God. We
Dude, like remember even 10 years ago, I remember when Anne Hathaway went up there to accept the Oscar for Les Mis, and everyone like made fun of her because like, why is she like crying and freaking out? That's embarrassing.
won. Oh my God, yeah.
Everyone does that now.
Not everybody does it.
Yeah.
You let one person cry, then they
Yeah.
all cry.
Opens up the floodgates.
Opens up the floodgates.
Literally.
Fine.
Yeah, just watch The Player, that one with Tim Robbins, where he's playing like a movie producer and a writer sending him death threats. And he's trying to figure out who's the one doing it.
Tim Robbins.
From Shawshank.
Oh wow, really? I haven't seen him in a movie in forever.
From
This is
1991.
1991. Wow, oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, but it's funny because in that movie, the whole complaint was that like they're fidgeting with movies too much, and they're making movies too like more businessy than art and all that. And I'm like, dang, they were saying that in like 1991. It's like movies were like
Mm.
paintings back then compared to what they are now.
Yeah, yeah, and they cast people based on their Instagram followers
I
now.
haven't seen that. That's crazy.
Yeah, bless her heart, Maya
My
Hawke
God,
kind
right?
of
Yeah, was it?
she was the whistleblower
Yeah,
for that, and that was like really brave of her to say that because I could tell she was scared to say that
yeah,
because she would not be, but it seems like her career is not doing great anyway, so I think like she's not been in a lot of stuff recently, and I'm kind of like I kind of wonder why. I'm like, well, why isn't she? Because she's a big name,
yeah. She is.
and like I think maybe because she wants to do it honestly, because she's probably a better person than a lot of people.
Wasn't she like kind of the ones too, where she was like, "Yeah, I'm a nepo baby. I'm only where
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
with my parents."
yeah, yeah. But like her parents are awesome, so.
I was gonna say, like, I love Uma Thurman, and Ethan Hawke seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they're pretty cool. So
your mom's poison ivy. How bad could you be?
yeah, seriously. Hopefully this is copyright free. I think it is. Yeah, the only thing I'm afraid of for copyright music is if like it gets muted or
For the audio,
yeah, like or if the video gets taken down. Like I don't really care if it's not monetized. Like I don't
yeah,
have monetization anyway, but I'm just afraid of it getting like stricken or something.
right.
Um, so I don't really care all that much. I just hope it doesn't happen. It's really bad to the video. But yeah, for that pose I did of our character, um, the Basia character,
Mm-hmm.
um, that was a that was a picture I saw of Daphne Keene,
Oh no way.
and I was like, God damn, like she was like in this like perfect pinup pose. I was like, God damn, like that is just perfection. So I had to use it.
It's been funny because it was like I felt like she like disappeared after Wolverine, and then now she's like
Yeah.
everywhere again.
Well, yeah, she was in the Golden Compass series.
Oh, was she?
And the dumbest thing they ever did was not call it Golden Compass. It was His Dark Materials.
Oh yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
idiot. What idiot. dumbass decided that was a good idea. I have no idea
They probably
why.
didn't.
Yeah.
They probably didn't want the controversy the movie had.
Oh, why? What's the
There
controversy?
was controversy where it was like apparently I guess the books are like kind of like not anti-Christian, but they're kind of very not favorable about like organized religion and all that.
Oh,
And
okay.
the church kind of freaked out about it and went around saying like, "Oh, this movie, you know, it's gonna take your kids away from the church and all that stuff." And
Mhm.
people did it really damaged the movie's reputation.
Oh, wow. I didn't know. I had no idea about that. Because I just, yeah, I wasn't a Christian when I was young,
Right.
so I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't even really have any Christian friends
yeah.
at all. So, you
Was all our circle was. So it was like going around all the homeschool groups. Like, watch out for this
know.
movie. Don't go see it.
I did, you know what's funny? I didn't see it.
Nobody did.
I read the book.
Oh, you
I
did?
read the book and I didn't see the movie. I was like,
Hilarious.
because I was like, oh, this looks, I can't wait to see this movie. I'll read the book. And then I just never fucking saw the movie. Like, that is like so, well, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I didn't really like the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I didn't see it.
Oh, I
Because
see.
I read it and I was like, this kind of sucks. Like I
Yeah,
was like, it's like really dark. Like I just thought the whole thing was really dark.
right.
And I was like, and the ending was horrible. I mean,
Was it?
I thought it was terrible ending. And because it didn't make any sense to me, but of course, I was a kid, so I
Yeah,
didn't really I mean, I was pretty good. If I read it again, I'd probably have a similar look at it, I think. Um, but yeah, like I think her friend dies.
oh
Like
man,
one of her kid friend dies,
yeah,
and I was like, I need to read the next book because like I need to find out if he's actually dead.
right.
Because like when you separate their demon from themselves or something, that then they eventually die.
Uh-huh.
And then like I think this kid's demon got separated, and it was like her best friend or whatever. And
Oh,
I was like, that's so fucked up. I was like, she didn't save him in time. Like it was just like, oh yeah, yeah, they got him.
get a taste of George R. R. Martin before everyone else did.
What's that?
You get a taste of George R. R. Martin before everyone else did.
Yeah, it felt like that. I was like, what the hell? Like, what is this? I've never read a book this dark before. Like,
Yeah,
and I read some pretty dark, like disturbing, uh, uh, YA books, like
yeah,
as a kid. And I was just kind of surprised, like, that it would end like that. And I was like, where is the next book? And I could never find the sequel.
right.
I could never find out what the sequel was, and I was like, "Where is the next one?" And then I was just like, "Ah, fuck it! Like, I don't care."
Yeah,
Like it's whatever. It's a stupid book. So it's like really not a great experience reading it. I mean, I enjoyed like most of it. I thought it was well written and it was an engaging book,
yeah,
but um, yeah, I definitely thought that ending was like pretty lame because it was like a cliffhanger. It
yeah,
just felt like a cliffhanger, and I was just like, well, I don't know what you're gonna do, So like, what's the point of me reading this? Like, I don't know what the next book is. I don't know what the point of all that was. Like,
yeah.
at least give me, um, yeah, it was weird.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, so not really worth it.
Well, now you know why they called it his dark secrets or whatever.
His Dark Materials. Now I know why. Yeah. His Dark Materials. Now I know why.
Dark materials, yeah.
Surprised we're not getting any more commenters. Let me see. Excuse me. Okay, good. Just making sure we're live and everything.
Yeah,
Oops. Yeah. Oh, dude, I was on the road the other day,
Uh-huh.
and it was right when it had lightly rained that morning,
Yeah.
and I was driving home from like the store, and I fucking was getting on the freeway, and I spun out like crazy. I spun around like it was like it's like somebody slipped a banana, under
Oh
me.
my gosh.
And I because I hit an oil slick, I guess.
Oh dang.
And I was like, fuck. So, and this is like daytime freeway. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't like people are coming, and I was like, luckily everybody could see me when I
Yeah,
was
that's
getting
good.
on, but like I was getting on, and then um, I spun completely around, and I was facing the freeway.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So I was like facing the freeway, and these semis are coming at me.
Oh my
Like
god.
I'm talking like three semis in a row. Like they're like coming straight at me. And
Yeah.
among all this other traffic, luckily, like I had enough time. Like there was a good amount of time before they got to me. So I just laid it on the horn. I just laid it on the horn. Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like I'm here. I'm turned around. Like you
Right.
guys can't see you. The guys didn't notice me yet, but like I am not where I'm supposed to be,
Yeah, no
and
kidding.
I need to turn around, but I'm in this lane. Like I was directly in the lane,
Oh my gosh.
and I was in a good spot because I was like it was basically like I was in the lane, but I was turned the other way.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can sit here for a second, and then I can turn around, but um
Right.
yeah, so I honked on the horn. The semi turned into the semi that was coming right at me. Uh, got like it couldn't move like for a minute. It had to get out of the lane,
Yeah.
and it was making sure it could, and then it finally moved out because it was it couldn't stop. It
Yeah.
couldn't like stop. So
No way.
it eventually, dude, it was close. It was like I was like I'm probably gonna get hit, and then it just missed me basically. Just missed went to my right, and like if I was smart, I could have maybe backed up, but I
Yeah, yeah.
wasn't thinking. It's hard to think when you're
Yeah.
in that situation.
No, definitely. I would
But
have frozen.
yes, yeah, like you could be catatonic, when that
Yeah.
happens. So I was like honking my horn, and then it moved, and then the next car was coming,
Oh
and then
my gosh.
it took them a second to realize what they were seeing.
Yeah.
Like, they probably they didn't see me. Like they didn't see me until like they got very close and they got into the next lane. And I was like, and then I had enough time. Okay, now I can turn around. So like I had to make sure
Oh my god.
nobody was coming at me, so lanes were clear. So then I turned around and I just drove off. But it was
But yeah, that's
what
terrifying.
what a day, man. That was
Yeah.
insane.
No kidding. That's terrifying.
So yeah, rain is really scary. It's you could think it's fine, and then it wasn't raining. It was just a light rain, and
Well, that's what they say to watch out for when there's been like a
yeah,
long stretch of no rain, and then all of a sudden there's rain because the oil starts
uh,
coming up out of the
there's
ground.
a bunch of oil, yeah, all over from cars, I guess.
Yeah, cars.
Yeah, and yeah, so it's just you gotta be careful. You really can't go too fast
Yeah.
because I mean, if that car got destroyed or I got destroyed,
I was saying, I think
I
we're
wouldn't.
we're worried about you than some freaking cookie
Yeah,
cutter.
yeah. I mean, it would have been bad if that car got destroyed, but yeah, it would have been worse if I died.
Yeah,
Um,
dude.
but yeah, like I'm just so happy that the car is fine and I'm okay.
Yeah, dude. Seriously. This is on the 210.
This was, I think so. It was unseen. It was in San Dimas.
Okay, yeah. So it was the 210. Jeez.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, whoa,
No, that's terrifying.
oops. Like it was like I was speeding up. It was like crazy. It felt
Yeah.
like I was speeding up, and I wasn't doing anything. And yeah,
That's.
but it was. I gotta say, It felt real cool. I
There
felt
had to
like
be a
I was.
silver lining.
That's the only silver lining. It was really cool, like drifting I was doing. Like, it was like, oh wow, like I've never drifted before. So it was kind of cool to like do that whole drifting, like, but I literally had no control.
Yeah.
I had control until like at the very end where I was like, okay, I'm turning into this lane, like this until I stopped, that's as much control as I had.
Jeez.
But yeah, I've never drifted before. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It was like Tokyo. It was like Tokyo Drift.
Vin Diesel flashed before my eyes.
Yeah, Vin Diesel flashed before my eyes, man.
Glad you're okay though. That's
Yeah, man.
terrible,
Me
dude.
too. Me too. Yeah, I definitely felt like I was in God's hands for a minute there, just
Yeah,
right in the palm of God's hands
seriously.
the other day.
Yeah, dude, people get obliterated from that.
Mm, yeah, yeah, it's crazy. That was the second time that's happened. I was coming back from the Batman. I was driving home from the Batman, and it rained
Hmm.
that night. So I felt like I was in the Batman movie.
Yeah.
There was like nobody on the road though, thank
Mhm.
God. And just like it's like too much rain, and yeah, it was just an oil slick thing, and I just like was spinning around. And I wasn't spinning around. I think it was just yeah, just kind of like lost control of the car,
Yeah,
and it was just kind of hard to control, but I got it under control. And it was like nobody around, so it was fine.
that's good.
It was like one other car.
Yeah. I think I remember you telling us that story when it happened because
Mhm.
we saw the Batman together.
Yeah, yeah. It was like I think it was the first time.
Oh, I
I
forgot you
think
saw it a few times. Yeah.
yeah, I saw it like 3 times.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was the first time.
Yeah.
Wow, rain in March. That's crazy.
Jeez.
It was actually raining in March.
Honestly, with how slow the rain's been, we might get that this year too.
Yeah, we'll probably get rain in March too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I want to focus on the background now.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm able to finish the rest of this because I gotta go right now.
Oh yeah, you gotta go. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta go. It's 7 o'clock already. My
Yeah, I
goodness.
know. I totally lost track of time. But
And we've been having so much fun.
right. I got at least most of the shading done on Sly. It's just that guard. I shouldn't have put that guard in there.
Oh
Yeah, I guess before I go, if you want to show this off really quick.
yeah, sure. Yeah, I just want to put this sack here.
No, you're good.
so you can see what I'm going for.
Nice. It's awesome.
Thanks. I'm sure many people have done this already, but I had to do it.
Or someone did one years ago where it was like Nathan Drake and Laura Croft behind Indy, and he's turning around yelling at them. He's like, "Stop following me!"
Sweet. All right, let's take a look at yours here. Solo layout. Sweet.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh,
So
awesome, dude.
yeah,
Nice.
I'll put some finishing touches on it. I mean, finishing it. I mean, later. But yeah,
Dude, nice.
so I got
Really
some.
good.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
really
fun.
good.
It's been a while since I've drawn them, so
Yeah, that came out so good. I can't wait to post that.
yeah,
I'm gonna post that in the story when you get done
yeah.
with it.
No,
Yeah,
I'll finish it when I get back tonight. I'll send it to you.
that's great, dude.
Thanks, man.
Nice work.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah. All right, dude. I'm gonna keep going because I got nothing to do. So
All right.
I think I'm gonna color it.
All
I
right.
think I'm gonna color it. So yeah.
Cool.
All right, dude. Have a fun time, man.
I'll try.
See ya, dude.
All
Have a
right.
great
Bye,
night.
everybody.
Bye, man. All right, it's just me now. And I'm gonna finish this one up. I think I won't even color it. I might even color it, but I want to work on the other piece. So I don't know what to do. I think I should just work on this. It's more fun. This is more fun to do right now. And we've been wanting to do video game characters for a while, so I think I want to make this stream a little longer. Going for an hour and a half. I'm glad he can make it because I was concerned. He had that movie that he had to go see, so. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate it. I'm gonna be here, so I hope you guys keep watching. I think I'll take a break though when I'm done with this. This like when I'm done doing this like, little sack here. And I want to show you guys my campaign. Um, so I can beg you guys to contribute. Man, these old video game songs are getting so nostalgic for me now. Like, I'm getting a lot more, feeling a lot more nostalgic for it as I get older, you know? Oh man, the Kick-Ass soundtrack. Yeah. It's always been Fortnite, yeah. You know, somebody said something, it might have been on stream. They said that Ready Player One kind of predicted Fortnite. Fortnite is kind of what Ready Player One was like trying to, show what video games would be like in the future. And Fortnite really cap, uh, like, what's the, fucking blanking on the word, capitalized on it, you know. I thought that was really funny observation. It's like, of course, yeah, it's like Ready Player One. It's like obvious, but it's like it's kind of not at the same time. Like, oh shit, it is. Yeah, it looks about happy enough, right? The sack and the thing. Yeah, look about happy enough. Oh, I'm gonna switch it over to this view. Yeah, that's better. Maybe Fortnite is based on Ready Player One. The dev was like, make this game now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, it wasn't originally like Ready Player One. It was just a normal shooter. Like, that's what I remember it as. It was about building forts. That's what it was about. That's basically what it was. It didn't, have like all these skins from what I remember. I never played it when it was like that. So, they were just like, it could have been any game. It really could have been any game, but it just became Fortnite because they got the deal. You know, players, unknown battlegrounds. Yeah, like it could have been PUBG. Like PUBG could have been the one. But I mean, hell, it could have been Call of Duty. Call of Duty could have been the Ready Player One game, but Fortnite got to it first. There's like this shrubbery that is on here. I'm just trying to like see if I can roughly. Some games have more risk nowadays. Games feel brighter and more that. Yeah. Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty, but um, I actually prefer like a lighter hearted game sometimes, like Fortnite, because it's a little less gory. It's weird, but like I feel like I like not playing like a gory game more than yeah, more than a gory game sometimes because it just gets a little like much after a while for me. That's just me. That's why I do play Fortnite with but I play with my friends and stuff. And I play zero build. I don't know how to do the building. Yeah, sure. Yeah, like I love the Lara Croft games. Speaking of Lara Croft, I did play the reboot. I never played the originals, so you know, FYI. I'm missing the original kind of experience, the experience of the originals. I couldn't afford every game. I didn't really play all the games. I played as many games as I could. I played a lot of online games or games that I found a lot of online. I played Far Cry. That was good. Yep. Yep, you can tell. You can tell. I wonder why. Let's see. I wanted to flip this. I wanted to flip this and see. Because I know there's something wrong with her face. Yeah, her head's too small. Oh, and her arm. There's no arm. There's no arm. Missing your arm. It's funny when you flip the canvas, you see everything that's wrong. Like this arm is like too small. The neck is too long. I think the neck is okay. It's just the things need to be the shapes need to be changed a little bit. Um, this needs to be longer. Yeah, her head needs to be in a different spot as well, I think. So what I'm gonna have to do is to cut her head off. Like that is much better. Like look at that. That's so much better. Yeah, I think yeah, I think yeah, women I curvy. I'll say curvy. Because like muscular, you know, they can get a little mannish, which is not good. But if they have a lot of weight, if they have more weight in certain areas, like curviness, then I think when it comes to like them fighting, it makes it more realistic, and they just look really good. So curvy is my answer. I think her chin is a little small. I was trying to give her like a kind of a look, but I think it's not really working. It just looks kind of derpy, you know. Yeah, her last movie didn't do great, um, but I thought it was getting a sequel. But I think they're doing a TV show now. Oh, they did do a cartoon, right? Yeah. Maybe I'm thinking of the cartoon they did. A hat is not big enough. It's like missing this whole area here. Crazy what happens when you just flip the canvas, you see everything you need to fix. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, it doesn't really look like the hat actually, so looking at what the hat actually looks like. Uh, Yeah, like that looks a lot better than what I had. And I think this needs a brim, needs to go out a little more. Thank you, man. Yeah, I listen, I want the product to be as good as possible. And I am actually doing commissions. I do have a a pretty consistent client for commissions, private commissions. Um, so, I actually do have work coming in, but it's just stuff on the side, and it doesn't really. It definitely helps. Definitely helps. Um, like I wouldn't do the job if it didn't like help me monetarily, you know. So that's good, but it's not a huge amount of money. But I would love it if people commission me more because then I wouldn't be so tight. Money wouldn't be so tight. Oh, that's right. I wanted to share the campaign. Speaking of money. But yeah, I get it. I'm not a huge name yet. I don't like have a lot of follow. I don't have a huge amount of followers that follow just for my comic book stuff, so I get if a lot of people don't want to get commissions from me, but um, great thing is the more commissions I do, the more work I can do. Like the more comic book work I can do, and I can post it, and people can see what I can do. Commissions are a great way to really show people what you can do. Oh, that hat was so bad before. I still have to work on her eyes. Like, really not happy with her eyes. Um, let's flip it again and see how we're looking. Yeah, yeah, it's much better. Much better. Much better. Let's see here. Okay, so that is. Thanks, man. Yeah, definitely need to get a better looking face. Really want that face to shine. Gotta give my hand a break though. Oh. Yes, I always have to give this a lot of pressure, and I don't know how to change that. You know, what, I might not have changed that setting. Yeah, right. Pressure. That's better. You know what? Yeah, I had to such an idiot. I've been doing this without having the pressure sensitivity up, and I've been hurting my hand. I gotta put it way up because like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Because the sensitivity is always like right in the middle, and it's like way too low, to have it. Yeah, that's way better. Damn it. Oh, I've been hurting my hand for no reason. Oh, oh well. So wow, that's cool. Let's go ahead and take a picture of this. That's pretty fun. I'm getting hungry. I can hear my cat snoring. All right. I want to I want to share my campaign. Wires. I want to give my campaign a little share real quick. I know there's only 2 people watching, but um, really just want to show you guys um, my campaign real quick, just to run through it again. We are 59. We got 59 days left. This is the campaign page for my book, and here is here's the this is the second issue of my comic book. Here's the 2 cover pages right here, and this is the first page in the book. Here's the second page. It's fun stuff. We got the perk overview here, so you can choose between what you can do. But I really hope you guys get. Oh, thanks, Jordan. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting a lot cleaner with my work. A lot less lines, just a lot more. Just yeah, a lot cleaner. A lot less cross hatching in this one. So everything's a lot more crystal clear. The characters are more clear. Um, and really getting better at detailing textures and stuff like that. So yeah, here's the ways you can get the book is you can just get the digital copy for $2 or get the physical copy, actually get the physical copy of the book for $7. And you get the digital copy too. $50 to get a sketch. Kind of like kind of like this. Kind of like this or whatever you want, whatever kind of character you want. And for the perk 4, oh, I still have to fix that. Right. For perk 4, you get a painting. So any kind of painting you want, this is a commission. Both of these are commission pieces. So whatever you specifically want me to draw, I can draw for you. And then there's an add-on perk, so you can get the first issue. If you missed the first issue, you need the first issue right here. Yeah, here's the summary of everything here. Oh, thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. I'm really trying to get better, like every time. Like every time I draw a woman, I'm just like the hair down to the hair, everything. I'm really trying to improve and get that something that I can rely on, where I know how to draw a good female figure, and a good female face, because it's something that it's something I enjoy doing, and it's also something that um, is very financially stable. People always love to see women. They love women drawn, and I know that it's something that people like. So that's why I figured, it's something that I like to do. So I figured I'd pursue it as a career, and it's something that something to get really good at, you know. Yeah, no, men are pretty easy to draw. You know, you draw a dude and it's, we're pretty ugly, you know. And women are hard to draw because it's an absence of line. It's see like this, this is like an absence, absence of like of lines. It's literally just the nostril, and that's it. And it is a big open space, of no lines, and you have to make sure that um, all that openness is correctly proportionate. And with guys, you could just make sure you could just draw every line, and you can see all the shapes. But with the women, you get to almost redraw it and take all those lines away, and that's how you draw a good woman. You bring it, you take away all those lines. I'm really happy with the line work here. I think this is, I mean, the eyebrows, down to the eyebrows and like the cheekbone here. I wish I could zoom in on this. How do you zoom in? Oh, oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Yeah, like I guess I can't really get in the detail, but like there's like this fine, you know, inking I did here, that I was really happy with. I really liked how the inking came out on the cheek. And yeah, just like really happy with the inking. Got her eyes here. If you look, it's like a really um I really like how those eyes came out, the shine. Just it looks her face looks alive, her eyes look alive because of that shine, on those eyes. And yeah, I was just super super pleased with how that came out. But yeah, and this is an older piece actually. This is a piece I did um, almost 2 years ago now. But I always intended it for it to be I intended it to be one of the covers of the book. So when I did it, and turns out the characters didn't change that much. So like sweet. Yeah, yeah. So this is, and I just took the background I did and I put it behind here because it just fit. It fit. So yeah, this is the campaign. You can watch the video where I can go into more detail and stuff. But I pretty much just explained it all. You can just choose which perk you want. I mean, if it were me, I would be like all over this. Like I would be, oh my God, like this is a comic I definitely want to read. Definitely want to see where it goes. And there's two stories. There's two stories. One with the brides, and the second story is with the Wolfman that we created. So if you go down here, this is the first book with the Wolfman, and we get a second story of the Wolfman in the issue two. So you can't. I will always have in every issue, when we're introducing new characters and doing a different story, we'll always have two stories, and there'll always be a story connecting with the Wolfman. So the next issue, I don't want to say a lot of it, but it's Frankenstein. I mean, that kind of gives it away, but it's Frankenstein. The next issue we're doing is Frankenstein, and there's a lot more characters that we're introducing there. And but there's going to be a second story. I think we're still kind of developing it, but I think there's going to be a second story. We want to connect it. It will have a connection, either whether it's one story, there will be a connection to to the Wolfman in it. So, whether we have another story in there or not, we're going to have that connection. I think um, it's like we want to make sure this universe is connected, and we get to see them you know we get to see them interact, because it's kind of like if you don't do that, then you're kind of wasting your efforts. I think that's what everybody wants to do that with these movies, but they don't like they kind of start from like a weird spot where they're just kind of forcing it when it's really you just want to create characters that you like, and then it's just gonna be fun to see them interact, you know. So that's what hopefully I think we're doing right is we're creating characters that will be fun to have show up together and interact with each other. And you know, of course, we didn't come up with Dracula, we didn't come up with Frankenstein or Wolfman, but we did kind of come up with the our own Wolfman character, and that kind of grounds the whole universe in our own take. And so yeah, so we kind of like from that jumping off point, we've kind of figured out what our characters are going to be like, and I'm really excited to do the Frankenstein one. That's the next issue, and I just hope this one gets funded, and I hope it gets more people to interested so we can keep doing issues because I'm not gonna keep doing this series if you know this stays here at $60. You know, I don't want to keep it going if it's just gonna be at 2%. So you know, like I'll do it. You know, I'll do it, but you know, the point is that if people are into it. So if people aren't into it, then I'm not gonna keep going. But if you guys want back, that would be great. Back it, that'd be great. And I'd love to keep going with this, and I'd love to see where it goes. My goal is to have a trade paperback with all the issues. I'm hoping to have a 6 issue series of this at the end of it, and just a really just full story of you know that connects all these characters. And this is a fun 6 issue trade paperback with all the stories, and that would just be so satisfying for me to have that, to have a full book, just like a full thick comic book of all my work. I That would be a very fun, a very you know happy experience for me if I could get that goal. So that's like kind of the goal in mind for me. So, but yeah, I'm just kind of like talking about my hopes and dreams here for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys you know consider checking it out. And yeah, I've been putting a lot of work into it. I've only got like 2 pages left of this story, and then this story will be done, and then I'm gonna move on to the Wolfman. And that's only like 5 pages, so it shouldn't take me that long to do. So the book will be out in about in around May. I think definitely May is the that's the deadline for me. May I don't want to go past May. I'm not gonna be um yeah I'm not gonna be not gonna be on that on this for that long unless I get you know unless I get slammed with work, which would be great because I would like to have more work. But you know, as of right now, May is the deadline, and I think the great thing is I think when people back something, they're really they're backing it because they're passionate about it too. So it's not like they're not going to be pissed that it's not here right away. You know, I think I think it's good that I tempered expectations with the May release date because it's not done. You know, it's still in the works. But what is done is the first like 10 or more pages. Like half the book is done, so it's like 12 or 13 pages are done. So um, that's that's good. You know, that's enough for I'm like, oh, you know, I'm not worried. You know, I'm not worried about not having it done in time. So, but yeah, so I really hope that you guys check it out. Oh, Jordan, you're on Twitter. Who are you on Twitter? Are you following me on Twitter? Oh, are you oh you're I won't say your Twitter name because I don't want to say it on here, but yeah, that's so nice of you. Thanks so much. You tweeted me out, man. I'm gonna quote retweet you. Yeah, the engagement on these platforms is I've noticed is really low. I used to get a lot of engagement on on the on like YouTube and on Twitter, and I still get the same amount kind of on Instagram, but I feel like it's a lot lower than usual, and it's kind of strange. I think it's weird, and I'm not just like posting, just comic book stuff. I'm posting stuff that I know is popular. I'm like reposting my favorite artists, and that doesn't even get engagement. I'm like, well, that's great art. I know that stuff gets likes all the time, so I don't know. Like just running an experiment in my myself, just to see what actually gets clicks or likes and engagement on Twitter. It's like this stuff isn't getting engagement, and it's like, and because they say, oh, it's just got to be high quality content. Like, well, that is high quality content. So why isn't that getting noticed? So because I know that stuff gets liked other places. So it's weird. You just have to like um the thing I've noticed the most that you get likes or you get attention with, you get engagement with is if if you reply to posts, and that's something that people do a lot of. Um so that works, but still like I will see you need to get back to the roots because you had to perform fans. Yeah, I feel like a lot of animation fans. Yeah, I got a huge subscriber base on this, but I mean, all those people are gone. I think all those people don't watch YouTube anymore. I think they don't check subscribers. Their subscription box. But yeah, like I was saying about the replying, the engagement on replies. It's weird because I'll reply to something, and then that I'll starting to get into a conversation with somebody, and I'm just looking at the engagement on their replies for to me, and it's like insane. It's like a thousand. It's like thousands and thousands of engagements replying to what I'm saying, and then and then like they'll be like responding like thanks or something, not even something crazy, just like, thanks, or oh, that's cool. And they'll get like an insane amount, like thousands of, interactions or engagement impressions, I mean. And then like I look at mine, it's like maybe 10 or like, 100 maybe at most. I'm like, why is that? How is it there? It's a conversation, it's a linear conversation. Why is with their like it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't somebody be like, what are they talking about? I'm gonna look at the rest of that conversation. It's, and theirs get likes, but it's like mine doesn't, so it's weird. It's just a weird, it's a weird, social media is like a complete um conundrum. It doesn't make any sense. Like, um it must be like, but it's weird that in a conversation where you know, the person is just responding, not even saying anything crazy, you know, that they would get more impressions like than the person actually the same thing that they're responding to. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But um yeah, I try not to make it a big deal. I try not to think about it too much, and I just post my stuff, just post my stuff, post the things that I like, and hopefully that gets attention. I have been getting some followers and likes and everything, like some fans on on Twitter, so that's good because that's where the fan base is. That's where like the comic fan base really is right now. That's what I've noticed. So it's like here, it's on YouTube and it's on Twitter X or whatever. it's there and they're here. So those are the main ones that you have to be if you want to do comics. And most importantly, it's in real life. So if you go to if you go to cons, you're gonna have that there. But yeah, so this is the campaign. I hope you guys check it out. I hope you guys consider backing it. I'd really like to get it more than that, and this weekend. So um, if we can get it a little higher this weekend, I would appreciate that because we only have 59 days left. So I I, I want to make sure we're bumping those numbers up uh, the more and more because it's not like it's not like it's a pretty small campaign. This is a pretty small thing. It's not like I'm asking for $100,000 or something like that. Like it's just a publishing, it's just small publishing. So, but I get it. Things are weird in the world right now, so I don't want to. I'm not like not surprised. So, but anyway, I think I want to get back to my craft. Get back to my. Let me get back to my craft here. How do I? I'm going to add a window. Add this window. And I want to take away this window. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I'm figuring out how to use StreamYard. So I'm going to work on this for maybe another 20, 30 minutes. And then I'm going to eat food. But yeah, this face has got to be fixed up some more before I go into color. This hat is a little too low. Thank you for the retweeting, man. I appreciate it. Um, all the sharing really helps. Okay. Okay. Nice. We got 6 viewers. Thank you for checking in. Yeah, I'm just gonna go kind of not start over, but kind of start over. Kind of start, yeah, start over. Just do a little bit because I want to make her face just really, really want it to be great. So I want her brows to show up. So my friend Elijah, he's going to see Captain America for a second time. I would never see that movie a second time. I don't think I'll ever see it a second time. I don't think I'll ever watch it a second time. Once was quite enough. I was really underwhelmed with that one. I wasn't like angry though. Like I was a little angry that it wasn't better. I mean, he liked it. He definitely liked it. He definitely liked it more than me. Um, but yeah, I just yeah, I didn't. I kind of hated it just because like I don't know. It just wasn't. It didn't feel like what it should have been, and yeah, like I hate to say it, but maybe Bucky would have been a better Captain America. Like I didn't believe that for a long time, but I've definitely kind of come around on that idea where it's like, he might have been the right choice, especially for this story. I think the story that they were telling, like, it's like a Bucky story. It's like mind control. Like why didn't they go with like why did they go with that story if it's just so perfect for Bucky? Yeah, and like having Red Hulk in there without an actual Hulk is like it feels like an insult. You're just kind of like, are you kidding me? Like you're giving me Red Hulk without actual Hulk? Like, how dare you? But I get it. It's expensive. It's expensive putting those Hulks in there. Like, not even She-Hulk showed up. Crazy, man. Not even She-Hulk. And she was like, she's around. Like Hulk, like Mark Ruffalo. Like, I don't know what he's up to. Like, he's like on a different planet or something. He's on like Planet Hulk or something. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely more Captain America than most people. Um, because yeah, he's literally. I mean, it would be a change for him too. Like, it's a change for Sam to be Captain America. Like, he's definitely like, I have to be somebody else. I have to be somebody different than who I am. He kind of feels that way, and um, that could have been like a good story. Like just be who you are. But like I felt like that they didn't really like nail it. He said some really stupid lines. Like there's some really, really dumb lines that you're like, that you don't really believe that, right? Like, it's just like it's not a good heroic thing to say, like um the only good scene with like an actual like a good pep talk was with Bucky. I don't want to spoil it, but Bucky did show up for a second in this Captain America movie, and it was good. It was a good scene, because they worked really well together. They were really really funny together. Um, and it's a shame that he wasn't in more of the movie, but yeah, like I just don't really know like which I don't know why, which is why I don't know. Let me see, his holding Hulk hostage. Movies. Yeah, yeah. After watching Incredible Hulk recently, I definitely agree. It would have been cool. It would have been cool to see more Hulk movies. Although I do think Hulk is a little boring as a movie character. I think his movies are a little boring. It's kind of hard to know where to go with his character, but at this point, there's a lot of great comics out there, and there's a lot of stories that you could do. He's got good villains. He's got the leader. That's a great villain. Um, so, At this point, I think it's easy. World War Hulk storyline, that'd be good. It'd be kind of crazy if Edward Norton came back. But I think he's kind of I don't think he'd ever come back to that. Okay. I really like the face shape I just made. Let's hope I pull it off with making a good face. Yeah, like Edward Norton said like he was pissed because he's like, dude, like I wanted to make a Christopher Nolan type, you know, Dark Knight trilogy series with Hulk and like um uh Kevin Feige wasn't into it. Like, yeah, could have been cool, but I mean, what they were doing was setting up a universe. You kind of had to play ball with what they were doing because what they were doing was good, at the time. So, yeah, I think Edward Norton might not have fit in that Avengers movie really well, though. I can't see him and the Edward Norton version like getting along with Tony Stark like that. Like they got along really well, and like I think that would have been a stretch. Like they seem like two different characters. Yeah, he's been compromised. I would call it compromised because he's doing things that are like really not in the best interest of the company. And uh, you know, a lot of entertainment industries I think get compromised, and they're no different. Yeah, like how long were they doing that for? And so you're so right. And then they fire her. It's like, well, how long was that going on? Like, seemed like it's been going on for a while, and we've been just been letting it happen. Let's draw the rest of this face. Oh, thank you. Yeah, once the lips get in there, it really gets a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better. Yeah, thanks for hanging out because I don't think I can stream tomorrow, so it's good that you're here now. I think I might make her here like that. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make dinner in a second here, so 15 minutes. It's looking like crap to me, actually. Oh, actually. See that? That's all it needed. Her lips are just too big. I think they do need to be brought down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, glad you agree. See, it takes time to draw, man. It takes time to draw something good. I wish it took me a lot faster to draw, but yeah, like when I'm drawing the comic, it's not very fast, you know. That does look pretty good now. That's pretty funny. Like, oh, I wanted to do. Well, actually, that's something I might do. Color phase. Um, oh, okay, let's have to do this tedious part. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm cutting out her so I can put color in her shape. Somebody save me a seat for a movie. Good timing. I'm in the middle of something. It's nice of my friend to do that. Ooh, hey, I got you after I steal my mom's credit card real fast. Dude, do it, man. Do it. She won't know. What's a couple dollars. She won't miss a couple dollars. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but the dancing ants here. Okay, all right, let's fill this in. Let's fill this bad boy in. Uh, we did it. She's filled in. Oh man, I wonder if he's watching this stream. Not for real though. I'm trying to get it after school part time right now, so maybe later. But great. Yeah, dude, this campaign will be up for 2 months, so it'd be great if you make some coin, in between then and pick one up. That'd be awesome, dude. I'd super appreciate it. It's why I'm doing these streams. I want to reach out to, potential customers and potential people that love comics, and I want to share my book out because I don't know how else to do it. How else do you share your book with people, So, and that's what I've heard. I've heard that online is can be the best way to reach out. So, I'm just doing the best I can, doing what I hear. So yeah, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate if you take a look at it. The link is in the description. So if anybody wants to check out the campaign, it's there. Give me 2 minutes, 2 seconds here. I wanna just go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and text some people back. Let me see, when is that? 1 p.m. Hmm. I might actually be able to make that. I might actually be able to make that. Hmm. I'm just thinking about it. Sure. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just had to attend to some things. This is pretty cool, huh? This is looking pretty dope. I really like her face. I don't know about you guys, but I really like how her face is looking. Um, I think her face is a lot better. This is like a third time I've drawn her face, I think. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's looking sharp. Like that's the thing. Like that sharpness, of her looks. We want to capture that. Her sharp features. I want to make this. I'm gonna duplicate this layer because I want it to act like a like one of those. I wanted to do it. I want to do a blending mode, I think, on the whole thing. So it has this. So the coloring has. Oh, actually, hold on. So like it unifies the color because I'm gonna make her color like how it is in the game, but and everything, but I want to have an extra layer of color on top to kind of blend everything. So this is a nice brown, um, that this golden brown that the scene is in. So I want to, oh yeah, yeah, I should make her dirty. That's a good point. Like put some soot on her face or something. It was a fun drawing, man. I was so looking forward to this. I knew this was gonna be fun. I feel like doing more video game characters. I think I want to do it again at some point here. Okay, so her face. Kind of, I guess I'll have to do that technique. What is it? The clipping mask. Yeah, I'll have to do a clipping mask. Oh well. Um, okay, so notice there's a line there that I gotta correct. I think me and my friend Dane, who's been on the show, D2DX, I think we want to do the next one we want to do is we want to draw Phantom of the Opera characters. So basically just the girl and the family opera. I guess there's Raoul too, but that's what we want to do next. So yeah, because we like that movie. I actually really like the movie. Um, no surprise. I love Joel Schumacher, so um, I'm a big Joel Schumacher fan, of course. I think if it's Schumacher, I'm there for it. Um, actually, let's- kind of in the mood for like Chinese food, but I'd have to go and get it. I'm like really hungry, so I'm just gonna have to eat what I got. Yeah. Got 5 viewers. Say hello in the chat. Tell us who you are. Where you from? Tell us what your favorite video game is. What is your favorite video game? I would love to hear it. My favorite video game of all time, I think it has to be Friday the 13th. I have had so much fun playing that game. I don't think there is a game I've had more fun playing, which that is like insane to say, but I think it's true. I love that game so much. I love, as far as video games go, I watch people play it. I love to play it myself. And even when it's now that it's down and gone, I still find ways to play it. Um, there's like there's some servers that are still around, so I had to find another one because the server I was using went down, I guess. But there's always servers. MK9. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Black Ops 2, man. I was there. I was there for that one. That was awesome. That was when I was like really starting to realize how advanced games were getting and like how hard they were getting. I was like, oh, this is not something that I can learn. Like this is something where you're like either good at it or you're not, you know. So, excuse me. I think people are having trouble commenting on the stream. Just got a comment. I just got a text from someone saying, it was my mom. My mom said she can't comment. So I don't know what, I don't know what, yeah, I think you have to be signed in. If you're signed in, it should be fine. I can check my settings, but I'm pretty sure as long as you're signed in, you should be able to comment. Okay, she can do it now. Get ready, my mom's about to comment. There she is. Hello, Ma. I hope you like what you see. Oh, he had to split. He was going to see a movie. But I am still going. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving soon. I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I've been streaming for like 4 hours. You've missed about like 4 hours of streaming, so but it's all right. She got like brown eyes. It's been a streamy day. Yeah, because I've been streaming for 3 hours on this one, and I streamed for like an hour before that, um, doing something else, working on something else. And my hand is really starting to hurt, so I gotta end this soon. I just pressed down too hard, and I don't know why I do that. Stop. Thank you. Um, yes, she is. She is a good mom. I love my mama. Um, okay, I need to. Oh, I love to shade this and do all sorts of stuff to it. Um, Okay. Um, let's just this. Okay. Better, better, better. Definitely better. Um, okay, now I want to do something. Blending options. Soft light is nice. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Love that lighting. See, it just like gives more of a unified look. Ooh, see, looks like she's at night now. No, she's at night. um, Lara Croft sneaking around at night. Excuse me. Let's see. You know what? There's something I could do with that. I could do something really cool with this. Um, difference or difference or I think difference is better. Yeah, difference is better. You can see a little bit more. So I'm gonna duplicate that layer. I'll get rid of that. And then yeah, it's cool. Yep, I'll see you tomorrow, Mom. I'll see you tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna do something cool here. Oops. There it is. Cool thing is you can do. Ooh, you can kind of like mess with the lighting. So 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 now you can see. Hmm. Yeah, the problem is I want to. Oh, I think I can put it back. I can. So what is this? Okay, now what I can do is shade it a little bit. I can do that. No, I gotta. I'll have to fix that. Okay. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Thanks. It's crazy. I'm getting like a completed piece done. Like on stream. That's what happens when you stream for 4 hours. You actually can complete a piece. You never know what I'm gonna do on here, you know, I might actually just do a whole piece, you know. Oh, and there's so much more I could do. And I will do it. Oh man. See now, I probably know where I'm going with this. It's kind of cool. I think You know, it needs to be a different color, I think. I didn't change it all. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it does look better that way. You know what? Would it help this if I took away? Yeah, if I just did just a gradient background. Hmm. Huh. Oh, I know what to do. Yeah, yeah. That is closer to what should probably. Oh yes, that's cool, man. That's cool, dude. Look at that. Oh, dude, I know even more. Like, there's so much you can do. Like, when you get into color, it's like insane what you can do, dude. Like I could be here all day. I could literally be here all day. Be here all night. Okay, now I just go blending mode and just go to freaking add or screen. Yeah, screen does work pretty well. Let's see what add looks like. Where's multiply? Where's add? Oh, yeah, that's add. God, which one's the one though? think screen might be it. Huh. Let's go screen and then yeah, yeah, I should eat. Um, I just wanted to get this like dialed in here. It's like I'm afraid I'm never gonna work on this again if I stop. That's the thing. It's one of these pieces. I'm like, oh shit, I better finish it now because if I don't finish it now, I'll never finish it. Yeah, I think that's good though. We gotta sign it. Wait a minute. We gotta sign it. Can't stop. I can't be too hasty here. I can't. I do need to do that. Do need to sign this thing. All right. Wow, this came out so much better than I was expecting. It's insane what you can do with time. Like it's it's insane what you can do when you have time on your hands. Crazy, man. This was so much fun, guys. Dude, I'm so happy about this one. This went so well. Yeah, man. This is so fun. You know, it was a bit of a slow start. Um, but you know, yeah, I think that'll do it. You know, this has been crooked like the whole time. There we go. It's been crooked this whole time. Like I crooked it and then I fucking forgot to fix it. There we go. All right, so there it is. Jordan, thank you for being here with me almost the whole time. You've been here with me for almost 4.5 hours, man. You've been my rock, dude. I appreciate it. And I think Steven has been here probably just as long. So I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you sharing the comic, and yeah, I hope all you guys check it out. It's right here. It's right behind me. Got my standee with all with my books. So I'd appreciate it if you could check out my book if you really like this stream. I'd appreciate if you back the book because I'm bringing you this content for free. So and these drawings for free. So I can't wait to post this. I'm so gonna post this on my Instagram. So yeah, this came out so great. Thanks so much for your help, guys. This has been great. I'm gonna go eat and relax for the rest of the night. All right. Have a good night, guys.